Alright, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to make a video on more like a freestyle video to see what we're going to do. So today is Sunday, 7 p.m. We have 8 minutes left for the week and daily close. So I'd like to get right to the charts and pull up two charts that I'm watching. First is the 5-day chart and the other one is the 21-day chart. And the reason why I bring these up and I bring them to your attention is because they too are closing in 7 minutes time. So I'm going to try to keep this video nice and short. Take it easy. Here's Chainlink. Shout out to Philicon. He pointed it out that Chainlink is outperforming the other assets at this time. And what he really, what that means is that the big dump that we just got. Let's go to, let's just go to a 5-hour time frame. This big dump that we got right here, Chainlink is maybe we need some more here, 5-minute. So this big dump that we got earlier, that was about 18 hours ago. Chainlink is the only one that actually broke out on the top. So there's two ways we could look at this. We can look at this as a distribution at the top here, or we can look at it like this is actually a demand coin. So again, here's the 5-hour chart. I just want to kind of compare these charts and see if we can get an edge on the market and see if we can make a good trade here. Unfortunately, we don't have too much data here on this chart, but the RSI is at 76, which to me means nothing. Like it doesn't really mean much. But if it's at 80 to 90, it means it gives more significance. Take a look at the 5-hour, the MACD, the RSI. Looking a little bit bearish if you ask me. And finally, for the pattern, this to me looks like a double top. Okay, but the thing I don't like about it is that I mean, if you're gonna take a short right now, your risk is basically 7%. So I think it's wiser to just wait for a better entry on the way up, and that's why I'm kind of taking a look at this triangle formation. So a nice short anywhere along these lines, maybe in a box right here. That'd be a decent short as well. So that's Chainlink. Once again, there's 4 minutes left for the daily close. We'll get there. A 5-hour chart, possible double top. What we really want to see though is a double crossover for a double top. So it's a lot of green volume right there, green volume right there. So the question is, you have to ask yourself, are we going to break the top here? So let's zoom out here and kind of try to see if we can count some waves. Because I know that on a very small time frame, this is exactly 5 waves right here. 5 waves perfectly. Let's actually take a look at, right? 5 waves, right? So you actually zoom in here. You got 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe this is 3, 4, 5 for 1, 2, 3, or like an ABC of some sort, and that would be the B wave. Let's pull up our Fibonacci. If it hits the 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's the one right here, the 2, 3, 6. So this could be an A, B. That's probably what it is. And whenever you have a good structure like that, when it comes to trading, when all your rules and everything like is confluent, you have honestly victory, because it doesn't happen very often. So that everything just matches up perfectly. But when it does happen, that's when you really want to take advantage of that. So about 760, 7% would be a 1-to-1 play, right? If your stop loss is at the double top. 2 more minutes here for the 21. Let's take a look at, because this one here, if this is an B, C, I have some other charts here that lines up and tells us that we are probably going to go to this moving average for sure, maybe a little bit lower. So this is how I would draw chain link, something like so. And that's 5.67, let's just call it for max. It's maximum gain. That's very, very bearish. But more than likely, I think it'll get to the moving average. So raise that up to maybe right here, something like that, right? So let's clear the drawing up. That's what I think is for chain link. Let's talk about time. Let's talk about time. So we got 1 more minute here. Oh, this is not even the right moving average setup. Sorry about that, guys. Let's switch it up. So I have a couple indicators that I would have to create a video just to explain them, because there's so much detail. But why would I do that? Right? Why would I just give my strategy away like that? Right? So for this chart, this is what we're looking at on the 5-day chart, and to see it more clearly, same thing, right? On the MACD, the RSI, we have 30 seconds left for the daily close. We want to see if this is going to be a double top, because if this is going to be a double top, we can literally just pull up a retracement here and try to be chasing something. I don't know, man. Like Philicon pointed out, this is the most bullish coin right now in crypto, and if it respects the rules of A, B, C, this thing could go all the way just to the 61.8 and continue. If that happens, it's at $7.62, and this is how you compare it. $7.62, that would be on this moving average. You go on the 5-day, try to clear that. Remember, $7.62, we just opened $7.62. So with that being said, so on this moving average, maybe a little bit further, I have a different setup for closer range, and I think that would be good, but not for this video, because I just wanted to bring up the 5 days and the 21 days for the timer. So let's take a look at Bitcoin and how it closed, because it's the whole crypto market cap. To me, that's a very bearish candle. Okay, that's called a spinning top candle. Bitcoin here as well. Same thing on the 21, and we just closed that. We just closed it. Unfortunately, sometimes the timer doesn't work on this chart, but it's all good, you know. So I think it's a safe bet that we're going down for the short term. You just got to pick, okay, the best ones of the asset class. Like, take a look. IOTA down 8%, you know, for sure. It just refreshed. Kava acting up here. Let's flip through the charts, and then that's going to be it for this video. Ethereum Classic is actually, it was looking really bullish, right? Like when you see the moving averages start curling up and crossing over like that, that's pretty bullish sign. But again, everybody got that huge candle there, right? Zilliqa. That's not even that bad. That's not that bad. Connect the charts here. Even Zcash did a really good move right here in one day. I think it went up 20%, seeing resistance of this candle right here. So the main purpose of this video is honestly to just bring to your attention what's going to happen the next 5 days. Okay, so you try to use your imagination here, right? Your creative imagination. You try to use it. Like how is the next 5 days going to close? The next 5 days going to open? So what's this candle actually going to look like? So that's where you kind of have to meditate on these charts. What's the next 20 days going to look like? Are we actually gonna come to, is this actually a bearish top right here, or is it gonna be a continuation? This is a bearish candle. This is some old drawing. Are we gonna continue on these moving average to go upwards, or is this literally 5 waves done? And like this drawing has to be something like this for Elliott waves. And here's the 382 and the 61.8. Guys, I'm going to end this video here because I know and I feel in my DNA that there's a lot of trades that I could be taking right now there. So, yeah, I hope you like this video. I try to remember there's a couple other good candle closes in a couple days here, in one day, tomorrow. So I can bring that to the community. And 5 days from now, I think it's going to be important for us to pull up this chart again and kind of analyze, okay, what's the confirmation here? Okay, let's have some patience and take a look at Bitcoin in a long-term scale. You know, once we take a step back here and analyze, okay, the 5-day chart, the larger term charts, we'll be able to capitalize on the move, the real move, if and when it does happen. Now, guys, if I just talk freestyle here for a moment, I pull up this daily chart here, and not to scare anybody, but what the heck happened yesterday? Like, seriously, what actually happened? Because on the down volume, there was nothing here, but the way it affected price was ridiculous. Ridiculous. There was no, and I'll show you why. I know why, but it was the first sign of resistance. And then everybody, stop losses just got out. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign for Bitcoin. It's a FOMO, it's a fear thing. But so let me just tell you why, like what happened. So if you pull up a Fibonacci extension, I'm trying to remember which one it was here. It's either this one. Nope, not that one. But that's probably still important, so we'll keep it. Keep it for next video, I guess. And then there's this one here. There's a way to pull it up here. Hold on. For the 61.8. Oh, there it is right here. So you pull it up like that, and then boom, perfect hit on the 61.8, and then everything started to tank. Okay, and that's also a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. Not exactly, actually. It's a 1-to-1 here. So expanded fifth wave would be respected. So the only way this is going to go back up and probably hit the 14,000 is that if this is just a fourth wave that just came down right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 to the way up, and then everybody just starts to FOMO because this market is based off of human emotions, and the only way it's going to succeed is if these guys are disciplined, the guys that control the markets, the billions and billions of dollars that is in this market, if they're disciplined to hold their coins. Guys, when you go on the market order book on Binance, for example, I'm just going to pull it up for you. Okay, because this is a good little lesson. It's like, just go on basic and look at the order book and see, okay, if you had, no, this is not the right one. So Binance, I could do a tutorial just on this website as well, because it's a very good exchange and you need to know how to trade it and how to repay your debt unless you want to get screwed. Okay, because I've been there like 5 times and it's a huge headache at first to understand it, but it's a really good exchange with high leverage. So so learn to respect it. Here's the order book, and you can get different styles too, right? I'm not used to this style, but you go here, you got classic, you got pro, full screen, traditional, fresh. What's fresh? What's traditional? Color settings. Oh, it's the, I like fresh. All right. So let's take a look at this order book here. You go all the way down to the 100. So every 100 line, right? So $100, $100, $100, the next one. So let's take a look at the buyers. So guys, there's only 1.3 million Bitcoins. Okay, and that's a lot more than yesterday. But 1.3 million Bitcoins. I think there's 17 million in supply right now, if not more. There's 21 million in total. So we have to trust these guys that they're not going to just flood the market with supply. And demand, so okay, let's just say in the millions. There's about 9 million Bitcoins for sale without counting the ones that are going to be on market. But the ones that are on order book, there's 9 million. Most of them are actually at 11,500. So that's our resistance right here. I hope you enjoy this video, by the way. It's a little bit long, but no need to rush when this is valuable information, right? So these are the support and resistances. You got some at 10,005. I got about 15 million. So there's actually more demand than supply here. And now we have to take into consideration, okay, so we have the other order book is better. If you go on this one here, buy orders, you can go lower. There's a better order book anyhow. So at 5,500, there's 29 million, 30 million USDT. Okay, some in BTC right here. 3 million Bitcoins. But guys, you have to also know that that's on leverage as well. So we can divide that by 5, let's say, or 3, or something like that. So realistically, it's only 5 million Bitcoins. So to get to the point, I'm just trying to understand, okay, what this market is supposed to be. Okay, is it overinflated? Is $11,000 too high for Bitcoin? due to leverage trading? Or is everybody going to flood into Bitcoin at one time and cause a huge FOMO panic? The only way that would happen is for the huge bag holders, the ones that are holding hundreds of thousands of Bitcoins, to remain disciplined and not sell. The ones that are holding millions of Bitcoins, if that exists, but hundreds of thousands, I'm sure that exists, that they do not sell on market. Look at this, 3,000 right here. There's only 3.6 million Bitcoins. So one guy that wants to tank the market has got 100,000 Bitcoins. Like, they better not do it on an exchange. You know what I mean? So that's all I wanted to bring up in this video. Really, it's the sketchy volume, guys. Sketchy volume. Just because we hit a 61.8 retracement, the whole market tanked 20%. Just like that. Click. Like, what the heck, dude? I understand there's stop losses. This was way over leveraged, and that's how I predicted it. That's how I predicted it was going to happen. In the Discord, I did say, have some orders low and have your stop loss set, right? Because I understood the power of being over leveraged. And I understood that everybody was probably over leveraged at this point. Everyone's just buying. And that's the power of Binance, right? They give you more leverage when you're winning, which is amazing, which is awesome, but use it responsibly. So have a stop loss. This guy got stopped out, and then boom, everybody. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand where I come from, and we just have to be very cautious about Bitcoin right now, because it doesn't take much to scare these whales, to be honest. And that's not a lot of volume, guys. It's not. Look at this tool right here. If I can open it. 5.74K. Let's go to the 1 minute chart and analyze. Like, guys, I'm not trying to discourage you. These are just facts. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Where's the dump? Like, when that happened, I'm just saying, dude, it's a scary place to be in. So there's 2.23 thousand Bitcoins. So let's count them. 2, let's count 4, 5, 9. Let's say 9,000 Bitcoins caused 20% drop in Bitcoin. 9,000 Bitcoins. There's something wrong there. That doesn't add up. Okay, so that's it for this video. I've got no more room on my computer. I hope you like, you subscribe, comment please. What are your thoughts on the market? Alright, have a good day. Peace.